starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Alban. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture.
Other through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus. And with me always is...
Dan Alban here.
How you doing tonight, bud?
Man, it's a great night. It's a great time to be here as always, man. So
it's Guru's Day.
it is Guru's Day. It's Guru's Day. That's right.
Yeah, power intro, brother.
Power intro.
Yeah, man. Dude, it's episode 113 tonight.
That's right.
Wow.
113 officially, but unofficially, it's probably about 130th episode.
Yeah, man. I love it, dude. The
Yeah.
mysterious episode counter clock.
That's right, man. We're getting ready to come up on our 3-year anniversary soon.
That's nuts, man.
Isn't that nuts? That's knocking futs.
It's like a blink of an eye, man.
Yeah, just like that, you know.
Yeah, dude. So, woo.
Yeah. Kind of a different evening right now. Isn't it?
Yeah. So a lot of show changes tonight.
Yes, there are program changings this evening.
Program changes, but before we get into that, I want to shout out last week's guest real quick. Hit or miss full band interview coming on the show. Awesome interview. Love talking to you guys. Love catching up with you. Didn't realize it was so long since you've been on, but it was great to have them back.
Yeah, it was.
They did a great interview, and this pops for you, man.
All right, that was for you guys, hit or miss. Old Vincent Green and the boys, hit or miss.
Yep.
Yep, I checked them out the week before they came on. It was a great time, and if you ever get a chance, you have to go check these guys out. Don't, if you get a chance, make a chance.
Right.
Go check these guys out, man.
Yeah, they're doing the emo hits, man.
They are. They're the only ones doing this the way they're doing it.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it's an awesome niche.
That it is. So shout out them and shout out with a great show last week. Loved having them on, and we'll have them on again soon.
Hell yeah.
All right, so this week, man, so when the episode show came out on Monday, it was all over social media. People were excited for this episode.
Absolutely.
We still have everybody coming on the show. We still have Jack McNutt, Carly Zakutney, and Greg Barrick coming on the show. But originally, Jack was going to be in studio all night with us, hanging out, doing the Guru's Day with us, just trying to build some energy leading up to the interview.
Yeah.
But, unfortunately, the Dynamos are suffering a loss tonight. Everybody's got some different things going on, and Jack decided he's going to be at home tonight and just going to call in and join on the call. We're going to promote the End of Summer Bash and get that show promoted. Talk to everybody, get that energy happening, but little different change. The Dynamos suffered a loss. We're just shouting out, and big, our hearts go out to them. Our hearts go out to Todd. We're going to dedicate tonight's episode to Todd. And I personally never met Todd, so I really can't comment on him, but from what everybody I've been reading is he sounds like he's a hell of a nice guy, hell of an awesome bass player. I know he filled in for you and the Dynamos back in that day, right? I'm getting that right? So it's just a situation. My heart goes out to those guys. I'll let you say a couple things about it, then we'll set up the show and get it cranking. But I'll let you do what you got to do.
Yeah. And my deepest sympathies go out to the family of Todd. And, we wish, if there's anything that we can do, we'll do it for sure. And, what can I say? I mean, he filled in for me when I decided to take some time off last year.
Right.
And he came in and he nailed it. He took care of the boys, as I say. He's taking care of the boys. And then when my time came back around to come back earlier this year, I made the conscious decision to step away.
Right.
Because he'd put the work in.
I got you.
And I told David and I told Jack that. And I said, hey, guys, I know you guys are waiting for me to come back, but I said it's not fair because Todd put the work in. He deserves it. It wouldn't be fair for me to come back after 8 months.
Yeah.
And everybody understood that. And that's, I'm glad he got that gig. And he held it down for those guys. And it was great. So, And I hope everything's well in the future for everybody. And if I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm not good with this stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. But our hearts are with them.
Yeah, we're dedicating the show tonight to you, Todd. This is episode 13, and for you, buddy.
Yeah, man. So with all that said, let me run down the show, how things are going to go, because we have another announcement to make too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So in just a moment, we're gonna throw the mic back over to Mr. Alban, and Alban's gonna bust out Alban's music guide, and we're gonna go over Lynn Arion's famous 10-ounce 12-pack sampler, give you a little preview of what bands are playing where this weekend. But definitely stay tuned to the Lynn Arion's post on Thursdays where he bust out the whole preview of the weekend of the list.
Every week, so like clockwork.
So Dan Alban in Alban's music guide is going to get the sampler list out. Lynn Arion on Thursdays dropping it like it's hot with the full list. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be Alban's music guide. the Southern Maryland's choice, Alban's music guide.
But, there you go.
Yeah, we'll get it right.
We'll get it right.
We'll get it right.
Somebody, I think David Murphy suggested Alban's Music Almanac or something. I kind of like the suggestions. Keep them coming, guys.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll see what works.
I'm trying to do the Tobin Spirit Guide, the Alban's Music Guide, the wise wisdom of Alban.
Well, yeah, I'm
the music guide.
I'm only reading what's on the thing. So.
Hey, man, it's the voice. After Alban's music guide, we'll throw the mic back over to me, and I'm going to get to present Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week this week. And this week is a real fine gem, brother. It's a Southern Maryland notable. It's a Fender custom shop, and it's a signature series. And we're talking to none other than Southern Maryland's own Danny Gatton.
That's right.
We got the Telecaster here. It was in the studio all weekend. Got to jam with it. Got to photo it. Awesome guitar. I can't wait to talk about it. And definitely can't wait to ask Mr. Alban how much he thinks the guitar cost.
Right.
The pictures were fantastic.
Dude, the guitar.
You like that, man?
The guitar is fantastic. The pictures are fantastic. The fact that Fender understands and remembers the players that admired their brand in such a way with an artist series like this.
Right.
Wow, man.
And you got to remember, man, Danny Gatton's Southern Maryland. He's East Coast.
Dude, he lived in Newburgh.
Right, and he's got a Fender signature, man.
Exactly, right?
That's how awesome of a player he was.
I would say he is not a notable Southern Maryland guitar. He is the notable Southern Maryland
he's
guitar.
a legend, man.
It's amazing, man.
Dude, it's crazy.
I got his autograph when I was like 16.
Right.
My dad got it for me because he knew he was friends with his brother, and they would always hang out at the shop working on cars. Everybody's got their own Danny Gatton story.
Right, except me. The only thing I got is, I told people to stop calling me Danny because I wasn't a good enough guitar player. That's why I go by Dan. and that's the truth, Jack.
Nice.
Catton. But, you know what I mean? So
what a great
there's no chance. I knew there's no chance there would be two fantastic guitar players named Danny to come out of Southern Maryland. I had to change it to Dan.
Well, yeah. Okay.
There's a better chance.
There's a better chance.
You know what I mean? So it's all good. The Danny Gatton signature custom shop Telecaster was here. It was awesome. I loved it. It was just really cool. And I can't wait to talk about it.
That's right.
It's going to be awesome. Usually after the Guitar of the Week, we would fire up the phone system for the first time and get right to Sean Kirkpatrick, Sean in 60 seconds. But when we were doing pre-call with Sean today, found out he got a surprise show, and he's all the way up in Baltimore tonight playing at Riptides.
That's right, in Fells Point.
Yeah, with some band called Doom.
Tonight, Fells Point, Sean Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, so it's going to be awesome. So shout out to him. So he's doing that gig tonight, so he'll be back next week. So that'll be cool. So it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So basically after Guitar of the Week, we'll take a quick break, reset back, and then we're going to come back and talk the End of Summer Bash with Jack McNutt, Carly Zakutney, and Greg Barrick.
That's going to be a huge
Right.
Huge.
So we're going to talk to them, have them on the phone, and I like the condensed version, so that's going to give us more time to talk to them because we know the conversation's going to go pretty long. So I look forward to that, man.
Absolutely.
So, dude, we're right here at that 10-minute marker.
Yeah, the
like
sweet
I
spot.
like I told I wanted to try for. We hit it, man. That's awesome. So
That's right.
I'm going to throw you the mic, man. It's time for Alban's Music Guide with Danny Alban.
All right. Good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dan Alban, and welcome to Alban's Music Guide, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus studio.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started with what's on tap this weekend in Southern Maryland with your 10-ounce, 12-pack sampler, courtesy of Lynn Area. All right, pop that top, baby. We're going for it right here. Friday, August 20th at 5:30, you've got Guilty as Charged at the Running Hare Winery in Prince Frederick.
Nice.
6 p.m., John Lusky Duo will be at the Green Turtle Sports Bar in Edgewater.
All right.
Also at 6, Bumping Uglies are coming through.
There it is.
Yeah, at the Tiki Bar in Solomon's.
Tiki.
That's right. And then at 9 o'clock to finish out your Friday, you got 81 Proof, West Rice Justin Miles at Port Tobacco Marina.
Yes, and they said the stage is closed to any extra visitors.
All right, side note there. Okay, then moving
Check.
on to Saturday, August 21st, 1 p.m., you've got Coastline, Generations Vineyard in Leonardtown. There's a new name for the list.
I like that name. Coastline.
Yeah, that's a new name for the list.
Yep.
All right, then moving over to 3 p.m., you got the 3-band extravaganza.
Into Summer Bash.
Into Summer Bash. The whole point of the show tonight to do this thing. We're at Toots Bar in Hollywood. You've got Hydra Effects, 3 Days of Rain, and the Dynamos.
That's right.
All right. Side note, yours truly is playing that gig.
That's right.
All right, 7 p.m., Robbie Booth Band at the Tiki Bar, Solomon.
Tiki.
8 p.m., One Louder will be at Tap House 1637.
All right.
Moving on to your Sunday Fun Day. 12 p.m., we got Justin Miles Band at the Tiki Bar. 1 p.m., Run Catch Rain will be at the Lotus Kitchen in Solomon's.
Chris Baker.
Yeah, and Steve Nelson and the guy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome. 3 p.m., Dueling Pianos at Port Tobacco. And also at 3 p.m., Billy Yeager will be at the Pier in Solomon's.
There you go, man.
It's awesome. Hey, when going out in public, please wear your mask when social distancing is not possible.
Yeah, because you don't know what the rules are at every place. Have it with you, dude.
Yep,
I had that in there just so we could make that a point that you don't forget it in case you need it.
Yep, check the rules on your way in. Help keep the restaurants and bars open by abiding by these simple steps to prevent the spread. If partaking in adult beverages, please have a DD or plan for an Uber or Lyft, and always enjoy and support local music.
That's right, dude.
That is your Alban's Guide to Music Guide, to the guide of the music. I'm going to sound like Bill Cosby. Alban's Guide to the music and the music guide is good. We're still getting the feet behind us here. Pudding pop. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, man.
I had a slip.
Dude, it's-
113 episodes, I had a slip.
Yeah, dude, it's just been one of those days.
Yeah.
But, dude, that was a great guide of music.
It's a great guy. Thank you, Lynn Arion.
Right, dude, that was a sampler. A lot of great bands there. And there's a lot more coming out on Thursday.
That's correct.
So there's plenty of live music this weekend, the last weekend of summer. There's plenty of music. You got an extra day on Monday to recuperate.
That's right.
So you can hit it hard Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
You know,
And then take Monday to sober up.
right. There's a couple weekends on the calendar that you worked and saved up your liver for it. And this is one of them. So
that was just the taste of it. That list is probably going to be freaking huge.
right.
Come, well, shit, we always say going to be. It's already out.
It's out there by now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's huge. It's out there. I've seen it. You know, I saw the sampler and I saw the full list. So it's cool. It's all good. A lot of great bands coming up, man. A lot of action. A lot of
action. Be safe out there, guys, and support local music. Get out there and have a good time.
Right. Cool, dude. Well, thinking about supporting local music, talk about supporting your local guitar shop. We're going to cruise right into the Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week.
Hell yeah.
And this week, this week is one of those weeks when I do the segment and I just walk out of my studio every so often and my wife just sees me and she sees this big smile on my face. These are one of those guitars. This is one of those.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So this was awesome, dude.
Surprised it's not still hanging on the wall somewhere.
Nope, I'm full, man. I'm full.
All right.
Am I full?
You're full.
All right.
Dan Harsha is full, everyone.
I'm full, man. I'm full.
Some of you assumed he was full. He is full. Confirmed.
All right, here we go. Fender Custom Shop. Danny Gatton Signature Telecaster in that awesome honey blonde finish. Dude, we got traditional telly tones. The Danny Gatton Signature Telecaster pays tribute to one of the most underrated guitarists of all time.
True.
A man known as the Humbler, due to his ability to outplay even the most accomplished guitarist. That is such a Southern Maryland thing, dude.
And it is true.
God, it's so awesome.
These are truth.
Dude, I just
Facts.
love it, dude. I just love it. I love it. This unique instrument is constructed from ash, which is both an excellent tone wood and lightweight. And dude, this guitar, man, super lightweight, man. They sorted and picked one of the best pieces of ash around. So I have to give them kudos on that. The maple neck on the Danny Gatton Telecaster is adorned with cubic zirconia side position markers. So when you're on stage and the lights hit it, dude, it gives you that. It's one of those things. It's cool, but it's like, I love it.
Oh, I know. I've given out many cubic zirconias over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, the light hits it great.
Yeah, dude. So, dude, it's just yeah. Tonally, a pair of Bill Lawrence designed pickups and a special tone circuit handle amplification of the Danny Gatton Signature Telecaster. And that was cool, man. Playing around with all the options on this thing was cool, man. Especially that the pickup selector switch is crazy. It's really cool, man. So let's talk about the man behind the guitar real quick. All right. Though not a household name, except in Southern Maryland, Danny Gatton is widely considered among guitarists as the world's greatest unknown guitarist. In fact, he was 63 on Rolling Stone's 2003 list of the 100 greatest guitarists of all time. And famous admirers include Eric Clapton, Willie Nelson, and Slash of Guns N' Roses, man. All admired Gatton. He was born the son of a rhythm guitarist. So he literally, was born into music. So this is all adding up to why he was special. Danny grew up around the instrument and had a passion for playing. His playing style merged jazz, blues, rockabilly, and his custom Telecaster aided him in forging his signature sound. Regarded by his peers as an amazing talent, commercial success eluded Gatton. A consummate showman, Gatton frequently used a beer bottle or mug as a slide during live performances, man.
Even if it was still half full.
Half full. Just doing it, dude. Cranking
he would.
it. And there's clips out there, man. You got to check it out, man, because it's just insane. And unfortunately, he passed away in 1994. But the legend of Danny Gatton lives on. If you're in the music community in Southern Maryland, the first name that comes to mind is Danny Gatton.
That's right.
It's what it is, man. And it's such a Southern Maryland thing to be one of the most badass guitarists of all time and still be unknown.
Isn't it?
It's such a Southern Maryland thing, dude.
Isn't that great?
I feel that way sometimes in my life in different things where it's like I'm trying really hard to do something. I'm doing the great job. I'm hitting at the pro lines. It just, no one's there to give you the high five. So I get it, man. I've been there. I'm sure that people listening on this call have felt that way about not just music, but just different things.
Yeah.
Around here. It
Exactly.
just seems to be one of those Southern Maryland things where everybody around here, the competition's so tight, so high level, even someone that's really badass will get beat out by someone just a little bit badasser.
Yep.
But it's all good. Danny Gatton's the man. There's no one around here that's going to tell me otherwise.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's dive into this guitar a little bit. It's a special Telecaster. The Danny Gatton Telly is a replica of Gatton's own heavily modified 1953 Telecaster. The neck is maple and boasts a custom 50-style U-shaped neck. Now, when this U-shaped neck, when I'm telling you, dude, it's a baseball bat. This ain't for no. This ain't if you got paper hands and you can't handle it, you might want to just leave this one in the case.
It's not for me.
Yeah, you got to grab this thing and play it. Yeah. Okay. Of course, we know about the cubic zirconia side position markers. They're just there to get the stage lights cranking. You know, that's the showman and Gatton right there, you know. Let's see.
Yeah.
The ash body provides plenty of the Telly trademark snap and spank. The Bill Lawrence design pickups. Now, if you look at the pictures I put out there, I took pictures of the pickups so you could see them. The Bill Lawrence design humbucking pickups at the neck and bridge, feeding into the custom tone circuit. The bridge is also a custom design and crafted from stainless steel. So the metal tray on the Telecaster on his is stainless steel, and there's a difference. If you can hear it, it's awesome, dude. Yeah, definitely. And it has the compensated brass saddles. Of course, it's got the Fender Goto vintage style tuning machines, and of course, Danny Gatt's signature headstock on the round out the features. It's just a cool guitar.
Yeah, because he was always very twangy and bright, and I think that had that might have something to do with it.
Right. Well, dude, he's got a barrel switch tip with a bent shaft for his pickup selector switch. Part of that special tone circuit. So literally, like, a flip of anything will go from bridge to neck easily. It's like so if you're playing really fast, I know probably why he did it. When you're playing pretty fast and you want to go back and forth between pickups, literally, if you just get in the area and it brushes against it, it's gonna flip it up.
Wow.
It's that loose. When I first took it out of the case, without me really diving into the features, I was like, oh shit, man, this thing's busted right out of the box, right? I was like, shit, man. Because I was like, man, they just entrusted this thing to me, right? But then I started diving in and read into it. I was like, woo. Yeah, man,
It's another fine instrument.
Yeah, that was his design.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's cool, man.
That's what worked for him.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't
gave him the mojo.
I wasn't expecting that. You know
Right.
what I mean? This is the first time I actually got the custom shop version of a Gatt and Pelly.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it out of the box, looking at everything, right? Just checking it all out, being careful. And then I see that, I'm like, no. But then I read into it. Then I read into it. I was like so relieved. I was like, okay, that makes sense. There's no way that Dad would have let that go.
The Fender's not going to fuck that up.
No. So I was like, woo. But you know what I'm saying?
I know.
My luck. Okay, so it's a couple features at a glance. Then we'll knock into the tech specs, and then we'll ask you how much it costs. But
I'm going to miss this by a mile, by the way.
Hey, man, just guess. But, dude, this Telecaster played perfectly, stayed in tune. You could bend it. You could whatever. Sounded great through the Marshall. It's just a great guitar. I don't really need to comment on how awesome it is. You can figure it out. At this level, they're all awesome. You're buying this because you're into Gatt and you're into that sound and you like Telecasters.
Yeah.
You got to like Telecasters to like this guitar. That's all I'm saying.
And if you don't like Telecasters, play this and you will love Telecasters.
Right. Now, the color's honey blonde, and it had the nitro lacquer finish. Now, what's cool about a nitro lacquer finish, and I'm going to explain this and describe what I tried to describe this to one of my buddies that doesn't play guitar. Every time I open a guitar case with a guitar that has a nitro lacquer finish, the smell of the finish when I smell it makes me think of music. It's that music smell.
Understood.
And having that case here, because usually what I do is I take your chair, put it to the corner, and the case lays across the thing, and I get it in and out.
So that's what happens when I'm not around.
Right. Well, your chair serves as a guitar holder. Shocker, huh?
Might as well.
So every time I would open up the case to get it out, I would get a whiff of that. And that was so inspiring to play music.
Yeah.
It really was, man.
Like nostalgia when you smell it.
Right. It's a vintage music.
Yeah, it takes you back to when you were a teenager and all you want to do is play guitar.
Right, because all the music stores back then, every guitar had a nitro lacquer finish. Because it was just one of those things back then.
Wow.
But yeah, dude, having that nice music smell in here with that guitar, man, just made for an awesome weekend. Lightweight premium ash body. I just wanted to stress that because, like, when they were sorting the wood to make this, the guy that sorted this piece of wood, that dude should be high-fived at the factory.
He probably is.
It's just a beautiful piece of wood. You saw the grain in it. Just a great, great piece of wood. Super lightweight.
Yeah.
Of course, I wanted to say cubic zirconia side position markers again. It's one of those trippy options that you never, ever will ever see again on a guitar. So check that out if you go in the store. It's got the Danny Gatt signature on the headstock that always completes a signature model.
Yep.
And it's got that barrel switch tip with the bent shaft for the custom circuit on the three-way selector switch.
That's awesome.
So that's cool too, man. And that's your couple features at a glance. I'm going to drill down these tech specs. Pay attention. And then we'll ask you how much you think this guitar cost. All right?
All right.
All right, let's do it. Tech specs, number of strings. It's a 6-string guitar. It's right-handed. It's a solid body. The body shape is called Telecaster, man. It's the most famous shape.
That's right.
Ash material for the body. Nitro lacquer finish. That famous smell. A nice smell of a nitro lacquer guitar. Nothing like it. The color is called Honey Blonde. The maple bolt-on neck. A 50s style U-shaped neck. So it's a baseball bat. So don't have fear. No fear when you play it, man. 9.5-inch radius. It's got black dot inlays and, of course, the cubic zirconium side position markers. 22 vintage style frets. A 25.5-inch scale length. A nut width of 1.65 inches. It's a synthetic bone nut material. The bridge and tailpiece is that custom stainless steel with the compensated brass saddles. It's got the vintage style tuners. Of course, it's got the Bill Lawrence pickups. A master volume. Master tone knob, and that 3-way pickup selector switch with the barrel switch tip, man. Cool.
That's very cool.
Those are the tech specs. Awesome guitar, man. Just a nice piece to have in a studio.
No doubt.
Definitely was a sad ride to Island on Monday to take it back.
Yeah. Was it in a tweed case?
Yeah, it was that nice tweed case, dude. Fender Custom Shop cases. That added even more to the allure.
God. It deserves to be in a case like that.
Yeah.
An instrument like that. Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm probably going to fail this miserably
All right, well, let me ask you officially, dude.
because I do not research these ahead of time because that would ruin the fun of this.
Right.
So,
And I know Alban's anti-internet, so I know he's not on there cheating.
yeah, I don't cheat.
Nope.
I've only gotten it right 3 times out of 100 episodes.
Hey, man.
That shows you that I don't cheat.
You got the glass Joe averages going on.
But I do get close within
yeah, dude. I say within $100 at the win.
I've had a few mishaps. Don't
hey,
get me
man.
wrong.
I mean, dude, but that's what's the charm of the game.
So today,
Hold on. Let me ask you this real quick. How much do you think this guitar cost, Mr. Alban?
that was what I was going to say.
I didn't get to ask you officially.
I like how you did that. So the answer from Mr. Alban right here for the Island Music Guitar of the Week, the Danny Gatton signature model from Fender
Custom shop.
Custom Shop.
Highest grade.
I am going to go with, send me your hate mail, whatever. I'm going to go $32.99.
Wow, you're a little low, dude, and I understand.
Okay.
But this is a Fender Custom Shop Signature Series.
How low am I?
Dude, the cost on this guitar is $5,000.
A little low.
Just a little.
I'm a way lot low.
Yeah. Limited numbers. Danny Gatton, signature model, Fender Custom Shop.
Damn it.
All the bells and whistles.
Sorry, guys. I missed it by a mile.
Hey, man, it's fair enough. It's a fair guess. I mean, dude, there's been a lot of price increases, but this is at the highest levels. So,
Well, the fact that Island Music in La Plata, Maryland,
yes.
let the guitar gurus hold on to a $5,000 guitar for 3 days
Yes.
tells you everything you need to know.
That's right, man.
That's pretty impressive.
Hey, man, dude. Love that store. Love the vibe. They keep dishing out these great guitars.
Yeah, that is a beaut, man. I was way off. I had no idea. I'm thinking it's in the threes. Damn, 5,000.
Right?
I mean, yeah.
That's what I said,
get
dude.
it.
You're buying that guitar. A, you're a big time Fender fan. B, you're a big time Gatton fan.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want the best Telecaster money can buy, that's one of them.
That would be one of them.
Right? I got the second best ones on.
Well, it's another incredible instrument.
Yes.
Once again.
Yeah, man. But dude, the Danny Gatton signature Telly, awesome guitar, man. But like I said, if you're in the market for it, go to the store, check it out, because that 50s U-shaped neck might not be for you.
It might not. It wouldn't be for me, and I know that.
Yeah.
But you know what kept throwing me off?
What?
Price-wise was how cubic zirconia kept throwing around.
Dude, I get that.
If it was like diamonds, I could get that.
Dude, if it was real diamonds, it would be probably 30 grand.
Well, I get
Because
it.
each one of them's 1,000.
But you hear cubic zirconia and you already think like,
Dude,
okay,
they're expensive.
Yeah, I guess
that's
they are.
that's the shit of it.
Yeah.
Even a fake diamond's expensive.
I know. It's cost me my soul once or twice.
That's what's nuts. But no, like I said, dude, it's a Fender Custom Shop Telecaster. If you're willing to pony up that kind of cash, you're buying the guitar because A, you love Fender, you like Telecasters, and of course you're into the Gatton music.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. You're just gonna buy it and have it, heirloom it to the next people in your life, in your family,
That's
and go on with it, man. That's usually what happens with these.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So, dude,
All right.
that's Guitar of the Week. We thank you, Island Music. We'll come see you this Friday. Grab another one, and we'll see what we got going on.
Hell yeah.
Cool. I think we'll take a quick break, reset up,
Yep.
come back, and we'll get Jack McNutt, Carly Zakutney, and Greg Barrick on the phone, and we're going to preview this End of Bash show at Toots on Saturday, this Saturday, 3 p.m. till close.
That's right.
3 bands all day long. I know they all have there's a variety of ways of how the music's being delivered.
Yep.
So we'll get everybody on the line, talk about that first, talk about what everybody's been up to, have a great conversation, then we'll get out of here for tonight. What do you
Can't
think?
wait. It's going to be so much fun.
Cool. All right, it's break time. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio, and we'll be right back after this. Tattoos last forever. They're a permanent statement about your personality and style. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with ink that looks like it's been done by some junior apprentice? Or do you want a custom tattoo from Christopher Lane Tattoos? Chris has over 10 years in the biz and uses the best ink and machines in the industry. Check out Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram feed today and you will just see for yourself that he does some of the finest work in the Southern Maryland area. Give him a follow today and you will just marvel over the attention to detail in his work. Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram is your start on a pathway to tattoo bliss. Book your appointment through Christopher Lane Tattoo's Instagram private messaging service for an exclusive bonus that only Guitar Guru listeners are eligible for. Follow Christopher Lane Tattoos on Instagram today. Yo, 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 Alban, let's talk site maintenance solutions with Cooper Construction.
Okay, great. Why are we outside?
I wanted you to see how Cooper Construction's handling my site with the installation of my new septic tank system.
Oh, I'm loving all this heavy equipment I'm seeing.
You need this kind of equipment for this type of work.
You say, do you?
Yeah, man. Cooper Constructions offers complete site solutions for septic tanks and mounds, lot clearing up to 3 acres, and most importantly, stormwater management.
Okay, let me get this straight. Cooper Construction offers site maintenance for lot clearing, septic systems, and stormwater management?
You are correct.
Does Cooper Construction have all the credentials needed for this type of work?
Yes, they do, my friend. Cooper Construction has over 20 years experience in the construction world.
How do we get a hold of them?
That's easy. Just dial 301-683-7766 and ask for a site visit today. Again, that number is 301-683-7766. Give them a call. You can also reach them on the web at buildwithcooper.com. Cooper Construction. From site to site, they will treat you right.
What's up, y'all? This is Sam Grow, and you're listening to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dog Patch. We see each other through different eyes.
Totally show me. You can totally.
Oh, yeah. We're back from break. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. And as you can hear on the phone, it's going crazy. Dude, I got Dan Alban in studio. I'm letting it play, dude. It's fun.
Oh, this is.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, they're going to be so pissed.
It's so great. But look, Dan Alban's in studio right now, here all night. I'm on the mic. We got Jack, Carly, and Greg right on the line. They're all talking. They don't even know what's going on right now. But we're going to bring them in right now. What do you think, dude?
Yeah.
Let's get it off.
Let's do it before they say something incriminating.
Hey, guys. Wow.
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's gonna show who what now?
Oh, yeah.
You know, we can still hear y'all. Oh, and by the way, so could all of our listeners. So we had a little fun with y'all this evening. So welcome to the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show. Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, welcome back.
You guys have all been repeat offenders. You've been on many times. And it's a pleasure to have you guys all here tonight.
Awesome.
All right. Well,
Glad
yeah.
to be here.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Somebody spoke up.
yeah. Jeez. Wow. So, okay. Let me set it all up because it was major chaos when we brought y'all in. But it was fun. I got Carly Zakutney, 3 Days of Rain. I got Jack McNutt of the Dynamos, and I got Greg Barrett of Hydro Effects, all on the soundstage phone system.
right.
And they're cranking. And we're just happy to have all three of you here in this unique call to talk about the end of summer bash at Toots this Saturday in Hollywood, Maryland. Starts at 3 p.m. and goes to close. But we're going to get into all the details of that event just in a moment. But first, I want to know what all three of you have been up to since we last spoke. And we'll start with Carly first. What have you been up to, Carly?
Well, got my nails done. No, I'm kidding. Same old. Just playing music, having fun, playing with my cats. Going out, seeing some bands when I can. Just doing the thing.
Yeah.
Just doing it. We had a pretty fun 80s prom private party recently, and that was really, really a great time. The people really showed up for that, ready to go with their outfits, and everything from a Miami Vice guy to a Ken-looking and Barbie couple. I mean, it was pretty amazing. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
I ran into you at Michael's.
you did.
Oh,
That's
wow.
right.
Yeah.
And you know what? I knew I was going to run into somebody. I didn't know it was going to be you, but I had that feeling. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't put any effort in, so I was going to run into somebody I knew, and damn if it didn't happen. Like that. It was so quick.
Wow.
That made my day, though. That made my day.
Show alert. Dan Harsha shops at Michael's.
No, hold on. Backstory. I dropped.
No,
hold on. Here it is.
no.
I dropped my wife off, and as I was dropping my wife off, Carly was walking up the sidewalk. And it was perfect because since Carly was going in, I didn't have to go in the store.
Okay. All
Ah,
right.
is that how that
works? Okay.
I was in the car chilling on the phone, Twitter.
All right.
It just looked legit. But yeah, that was awesome. Saw you there, and that was before the picnic show, right? Because you were there
that's
buying.
right.
You were there buying supplies for the picnic. Yeah.
Me and Trish and I walked in, and I was gathering. I don't even know. I think I was getting sewing needles or something. I don't know.
You were
Just
making
finishing it up.
Mr. Ketchup for your uniform, I think.
I did not have a ketchup, and I still regret that till this day. But you know what? I can add everything to it. I need a ketchup and a mustard, but I did put some on the hot dog. You're right about that, but
Love it.
I don't know.
That's
You
awesome.
know, my brain catches and releases. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't hang in there. When my brain's done with something, it catches it, uses it up, and releases it.
Dig it.
So if you're trying to go backwards and talk about past, I don't know. Good luck on that. But yes, I was. You got a great memory on that. I was doing that.
Nice.
And Trish was so sweet. We walked in and had fun, and me and her left with the same thing for 4th of July.
Yep.
A headband. And we didn't even do it. We just showed up at the cashier together holding these things, and we're like, look at us twins.
Wow.
You got a good one there.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
All
Danny,
right.
yours is a good one, too. Greg, I'm going to meet yours one day. And Jack, we're going to find you one.
Right.
Yeah, you can go find one, I can tell you
And
that.
I'm amazing, and I'm an amazing wife. So.
Jack, you continue to be single. It's the only safe thing in this world.
Let us all live through you
Right.
and your freedom.
Honestly, you're not missing much.
That's why
Exactly.
that's why everybody wants it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We all,
understand.
Oh, Jack makes slut.
There's Greg. All right, Greg, there's the voice I want to hear now. What have you been up to, dude?
Just smoking some crack with Gunnies. You know how we do.
Hey, Southern Maryland, man. Hey, I don't want to see you on the news report of being a shoplifter at the California Walmart because of smoking crack, all right?
I got to do what I got to do for my rock, man.
Only if you're going to wear crocheted shorts when you get arrested.
Jesus.
I'm masturbating them myself.
That's right.
Jeez, dude.
Man, we just been we just been straight playing tons and tons of music. Summer's the go time.
Right.
Where you play a ton of shows. We just played with the Stank and Living Color. That was unfucking believable.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That had to be huge, man. How was it playing with those bands? How was the camaraderie backstage? How was that? Because that's what I like to know.
That was dope. I mean, long story short, the guys came up, asked if we wanted any pictures, and if you guys want a beer, you want autographs. They signed all of their shit. They took pictures with us, and they gave our bass player a lesson on how to play Cult's Personality right in front of us.
Yeah, that's
and we just looked at each other, we're like,
wow.
Are we fucking here? Is this like real life?
Then they hung out and actually watched probably half of our set, probably. They were jamming and rocking out with us, man. They were really, really cool.
Shattered expectations. Absolutely.
Wow. That's great to hear. I've loved those guys for 30-some years, and to hear you say that makes me feel so good that they're not, how cool they are.
They're not douches.
Right.
Dude, I'm here to tell you, they sound 8 billion times better, too. Like, they only got better. It's like a fine wine,
Yeah, they're fantastic musicians, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Gurus, man, you know what I thought was really, really cool was the bass player from Living Color. He had his phone out, and he was, like, recording. And he just came up to us as we were setting up our stage and about the sound check. And he just had his phone on record. He came up to all of us. Hey, what's your name? What do you play? Where are you from? Like, he was, like, recording it for his own personal use type of thing.
Right.
He cared.
Nice.
He really cared.
Yeah, that's Doug Wimbush. He's a bad motherfucker, boy.
Yeah.
He's a great
Yes,
guy,
sir.
isn't he?
Oh,
That's so cool he did that, man.
That's a unique show, too. So you got Living Color with their own, that's their sound, man.
Huge catalog. of
Huge
great
catalog,
songs.
and it's their sound. You got you guys, and then Hoobastank, man. That's rad, man. The people of Ocean City don't know how good they had it.
That's right.
I'm saying, dude, like, we're super blessed to be in the spot every year to play with these national acts. Shout out to Mark from Cowboy Coast. He's incredible. We grinded there for a long time, played for free,
Right.
and just, passed out business cards, got a little following there, and now he invites us every time to play for, whoever comes through.
That's
We did
great.
turn down Flock of Seagulls one time, though.
Jesus.
I love it.
Jeez.
We ran so far away.
Couldn't get away. Dun, 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 dun. I love it, guys. It's great, man.
Keeping it up, man.
Nice.
Well, dude, you've been busy. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, sir.
Greg and the boys at Hydra, they're always busy. They stay busy.
True.
You guys will play the opening of an envelope, I swear to God.
We have. How'd you know? What, September 2nd?
Right. Wow. That's cool, man. Well, let's hear what Jack's been up to, man. Well, Jack, you're at the music store. You're doing the Dynamos gig. You're booking gigs. Man, you're like the busiest guy around. So let's dive into what you've been up to since you've been on the program last.
Well, first, no one's as busy as Greg Barrick, so I'll just get him right there.
That's very true.
Well,
We
I'll
all
take
agree
the
to
compliment.
that. Yeah. We
I'll
all
take
agree.
the compliment, but no one is as busy as that guy.
All right, 1 and 1A. Well, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right.
But no, we've been playing a lot. Stuff at the shop is real crazy right now. Band season started, so we're pretty much just like throwing trumpets at kids every day.
Isn't that fun?
Is that the most rented instrument? Is it trumpet, flute, or how is it now?
It's different each year.
Right.
It all depends on what the band teachers decide they need.
Okay.
So like one year they can be like, oh, I need flutes, and then you have like kids my size coming in and running a flute, and you just want to laugh the whole time.
Skin flute.
And then other times it's like, hey, we need trumpets, and then of course the parents never know what they're getting themselves into. So like the parent comes in to rent their kid's instrument, and the kid's like, oh, I decided to play the euphonium, and the parent's looking at this instrument that's bigger than they are. But no, that's pretty much been it. It's just been a lot of gigging, a lot of going out to other people's shows, and a lot of time spent at the good old Island Music.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was there today, dude.
Yeah, you were there today. I saw Greg. Greg was there yesterday.
to happen.
He didn't buy anything. He didn't buy anything.
I was there yesterday too, dropping the guitar the week off. So
That's right. Yeah, you're there 2 days in a row.
2 days in a row, man. I might come tomorrow just to make it a 3-peat.
Hey,
Yeah, that's cool. So you've been busy, dude. The band's been busy, man. I get it. Let's switch to the live local music scene. I just want to get everybody's thoughts on the current state of the local music scene. You know, we're a year and a half into this COVID environment, and I guess I'll start with Greg since you've been grinding it out so much during the whole pandemic. What do you think the current state of the live local music scene is right now?
It's better than it ever was. I feel like a lot of people, club owners, I know that a lot of private gigs we have this year. We have so many more private shows than probably we've ever had in the history of this 20-year band this year. I think people are just hungry and love and want live music in their lives. So the support is through the roof. It was kind of like you didn't know what you had till it was gone type feel, you know?
Right.
We booked a lot of private gigs this year. I've been with you, 4 years, I guess? So more than any other year since I've been involved in Hydropex that we've had private shows after private show after private show.
I mean, we're seriously eternally grateful for every show we can get, whether it be at Toots or Last Drop or your backyard. We're just trying to pay the bills, and I really appreciate it, man. We've turned down over 40 shows this year just because we could not do them. We couldn't satisfy the dates.
Wow.
Same. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Same.
Damn.
Yeah, I think everyone on this call, I think each band has had to turn some stuff down, unfortunately.
Yeah, Carly, how about y'all in 3 Days Arena? Have you guys had that same phenomenon? You just cannot get to all the shows. I mean, it's impossible.
Yeah, and actually repeat offenders, I say that lovingly, that think they asked for a date and then come back and ask again, and I say, we're still booked for that time, but I have, our list of people we will call if something happens, if something falls through. I mean, venues, some have progressed through this, some have not, aren't going to make it to the end. So you just have to be open and keep those relationships going for, right now we're booked completely, but you can't always know that to the end of the year. You just let them know and say, okay, well, things may change, and that's just the truth. Right, as of right now, everything we are booked, and unfortunately having to say, let's look at next year. We are booking next year actively right now, so that's just where it's at. It's been a wonderful year from in comparison, and not sure what's to come with everything going on. But right now, I think everyone's just gonna keep going until we're told otherwise.
True that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That's exactly.
It's been a great year, though. Great year.
I mean,
can't complain.
So let me summarize it then. If you're a band and you run a professional kind of operation, like you should as a business, because this is a business, unfortunately, there's more than enough shows available if you grind it out and put in the work.
Right, and you don't have to accept everything either. You don't have to accept everything. And you don't have to try to get in everywhere either. I mean, in my humble opinion, you do your best. You know your value. You know what you put in. Make sure you're where you're appreciated too, because it's a lot to do. And I'm not trying to say anything about. I'm not sure if I'm as I'm listening to myself, if I'm putting that across. But there's some people that will want to hire a 6-piece and pay a 3-piece price. And there's plenty that we have done for free, okay, in our time together. Sure. But there is a limit where you have to say, is that a benefit to the venue that has supported you as well? So you have to look at these things. It is a business, and if you're going to survive in this business, you have to know your value, and you have to be able to stand up for your value too. You can't just say, "Oh, we're this," and then perform this way. You have to deliver. And Greg knows all about this. I mean, Hoobastank and Living Color isn't calling you if you're not up to your game. And Hydra FX and, you know, the Dynamos. I know it changed recently, so I'm trying to keep it, you know, the Dynamos. There's a level there. So you just have to, and it's a lot of bands in this area at that level. Not putting us all in a thing. We all have our unique thing we bring to the stage, but you have to know what to accept and what not to accept. And I think Sean has mentioned this on this show before. You have to have a contract. You have to have all these things that keep you in line with being protected and putting on a good show. Sound is a major factor. All these things. So my point is, we're blessed to do this, and just when you're in this game, you can't just say yes to everything unless you want to say yes to everything.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You have to know your value, and you have to sometimes be willing to let something go to keep up with your standards.
I totally agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Over the years,
God damn, it took me long enough to say it.
It did. I mean, yeah, we're on episode 136 right now. Yeah, we just surpassed 20 episodes tonight. So, but
I'd like to kind of caveat on what Carly was talking about a little bit.
Yeah, I wanted to get with you guys on that.
If that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So one thing that Greg and I have recently been talking about, when you talk about knowing your band's worth, and the quality of the performance, the quality of the sound, the quality of the show that you put on for people, and with regard to the venues and etc. that we all play at, because most of us play at a lot of the same venues. And one of the points that I brought up to Greg a few weeks ago when we were riding to a show or something, I was like, you know, oddly enough, you know, inflation is a real thing. Okay, you know, I pay more for a beer today than I did 5 years ago. But, so sometimes I kind of feel like what venues are willing to pay bands never seems to change. Like a lot of times we're playing for the same amount of money that we used to play 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
And so the drink prices have gotten higher and the food prices have gotten higher. Guess what never seems to change? What venues are willing to pay for the band.
That's right.
Oh, dude.
And right now, you're lucky to even get half of what you got last year or the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me ask you that.
Right, I mean, we ran into that like when the shit got lifted. I mean, you also have to, like Carly was saying, you have to be understanding that the other small business that you're working with, i.e. the bar or the private party,
right? And everybody,
to keep their fucking lights on too. You know, that whole being understanding.
Yeah.
And what's cool about this area too, like if you can't do a show or something, I could call up 3 days of rain, or I could call Jack up, be like, yo, we can't do the show, would you guys like it? So keeping a good rapport all around, especially with musicians, is fucking paramount to you being even a little bit successful. Well, positivity and hard work go a long way in this shit.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of everything that we do, with what the bands do and what we do here. That is the whole point, is community and helping out each other and looking out for each other. So what you said is exactly the way it should be, and that's what you should do. We all should do that.
I mean, there's a couple bad bands, and a couple solo guys out there.
A couple hundred extra dollars on a gig doesn't matter shit if you're not taking care of everyone else trying to do this.
Right. And
amen to that.
And real quick too, you know, and there's been a couple bad bands and a couple bad solo guys around burning people around here. I'm not going to get on here and name names.
Yeah, we know who they are. Fuck them. They're gone.
But I'm just saying, like,
sorry.
And but that comes to the rapport part. You know,
Yeah.
keep your nose clean, man, and don't be a douche.
I can tell you, if there was ever
Number one rule.
Yeah,
Don't
I mean, dude. I mean,
don't be a douche. Yeah.
I mean, dude.
I'm going to start working on that immediately.
There's a whole book out there that we bought for our stepson when he turned 17 in his senior year. It's called How to Not Be a Dick. And I recommend everyone buys that book for anyone they know and just hand it out.
Yeah. All initials included.
Just don't do it. And you know,
Don't be a douche.
Don't
as
be
we're
a
out here
douche.
on this nice summer's eve.
yeah. Yeah. Well, me and Hart, I'm vinegar, he's water, and we just don't get near each other.
This is acidic.
Go get me my hot water bottle.
Bye.
Hot water bottle.
Everyone
I think I heard the distinct sound of Carly pouring a glass of wine. So, in honor of that, Greg and I and Gurus, I know you got beers there. I know you do.
I'm fucking drunk.
Yeah. I popped mine already, dude.
Full disclosure.
Hey, we're going to let you pop it, dude.
We're all going to open our beers together. How about that?
Yeah, do it, man. Open it up.
And I'm going to just...
1, 2, 3, social.
Nice.
Yeah. The
Love it.
largest social.
Dipping.
Oh,
Cheers to that.
Yeah, there it is.
there it was. The largest social ever on the Guru Show.
Yeah.
Right here tonight. That was the largest
That's
social.
good.
Yeah.
We love you guys. God
Yeah.
damn.
This is cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, and by
love
the
you
way,
all, too.
we didn't do this properly.
What?
Forgive me for interrupting everyone, but we did not do this properly earlier, and I want to make sure I do this because I love this motherfucker.
Right?
Gunny D is here if you haven't figured it out.
I know.
So I want to properly.
I love a gunny.
We did not introduce Gunny properly at the top of the show, knowing that he was on the call with Greg because, you know, they're playing Chinese finger trap with each other right now. So.
With not their fingers.
Exactly. Still the same size trap though. So Gunny, hey, I love you, brother.
Ghostbuster size trap up in this motherfucker.
They're
If the trap is clean, if the trap is green, the trap is not clean. So I just want to tell everybody Gunny's here, and I love the guy. Thank you for being here too, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, man. I love you guys too.
Yeah. This is cool, man.
I had to get that out.
Yeah.
It was bothering me.
Hey, man. We were going to mention them. It's cool, man.
Of course,
It's Gunny.
man.
So hey, let's get why we set this thing up in the first place was to talk about the show at Toots this Saturday. So
Yeah.
let's shift the conversation into that unless there's anything else anybody wants to add into the live local music scene. I know we didn't get to Jack. Is there anything you want to say, Jack, real quick before we jump into it?
No, those two proud standing veterans of the area already said everything I would say. So there you go.
Perfect. I dig it, dude. I like the maturity of Jack McNutt.
Exactly.
It's a good deal. All right, so here it is, event discussion. The end of Summer Bash Toots, man. Y'all been pumping this up for a couple weeks now. Coming on the program, we're heading into the home stretch. I see the venue. It's on the calendar. It's approaching Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Sorry.
right.
Sorry. Had to get that out.
All right, so it starts at 3 and goes to close. What can someone expect? You know, you got that one guy in Southern Maryland that's going to show up and be there the whole day. Let's go through let's go through that. I mean, give us the whole synopsis. What's going on with this show?
I'm gonna pass this one to Jack because this was Jack's brainchild from the get-go.
All right.
Yeah. So I've been had this idea for a little bit, and then what really fueled it was actually back in March. I went to see 3 Days of Rain rocking the St. Patrick's Day show at Toots.
Love you.
And I've been thinking about putting this kind of show together, and then I'm talking to Rick, you know, as drummers do, they get together in between sets, and Rick just looks at me and he goes, you know, man, I've had this idea to have this show where it's just bands playing all day. And I was like, you know, I've also had that idea. And then I think 2 weeks later I messaged, I reached out to, I forget who I reached out to initially, but then it turned into me, Rob Blake, and Gunny grabbing beers at Toots, watching Greg on a Thursday night.
Hey, Jack, your phone's scrambling up.
Jack, you need to move. Don't move around too much.
Well, I'm not.
Okay, stay right there. Don't move.
Right there.
I'm literally in a chair.
All right, cool. We had some cellular interference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
But yeah, so then that night we got together at Toots and just started doing some planning. And that was easily that was, I don't know, 4 months ago, I think we started throwing all this together.
Okay.
And then we ended up with the idea of having each band play twice, so that way you can come early in the day or in the evening and
Move
still
your head
catch
to the
all
left.
3 bands.
Thank you.
Breaking up.
Goddamn La Plata and their
Thank you.
bullshit cell signal, man. It's all in La Plata. They got the worst shit cell signal in the county. All right.
It's the county seat, and there's not even 5G. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
dude. Don't
All
get me
right,
started.
Jack,
All
just,
right.
just try it again, buddy. We got this. We got this.
Where do you need me to start from?
Just
From
right
just
there. Start
where
from
you
there.
were at.
Yeah.
All right. So we've put the thing together. It's a few months in the work, but you can come at 3 o'clock and catch all 3 bands, or you can show up at like 8 o'clock. What was that schedule? You can show up at 3 o'clock and catch all 3 bands, or you can show up at 7:30 and catch all 3 bands. Or if someone's gonna stay there
What
the
a
whole
deal.
day.
Yeah,
If you stay all day, yeah.
That's what's cool about it. So no matter what time of day you like to party, this show has you covered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No disappointments.
And you know,
no
if you want to get there for
disappointment.
some pre-game fun, some of us will be there as early as noon setting up.
Nice.
Come down and buy us some lunch in the form of beers while we're setting up. That'll be okay.
Oh, yeah.
There
that's
will
not-
be a food truck there, too.
Yeah, I knew
Yeah,
that's
there's
not a
gonna be
bad
food there.
idea.
Oh no, beers and food, gross.
Oh, no, not at noon when there's only 12 hours left to go.
Beer, food, and live music. Count me out.
Oh, Jesus. I might end up being face down at some point.
Yeah, I gotta remember to take this one easy.
Yeah, dude, y'all need to idle into this gig. This is an all-day affair. I would lean on Carly and Greg on your consumption.
I love the I love the structure.
That's why I'm
of-
pre-gaming now. I've started now, actually.
Yeah, I think
So-
the
Your
structure.
poor
of-
livers. Your poor livers.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Gurus, to talk about the format just a little bit.
please, that's what I was trying to get at.
As Jack was saying, I think it was me, Jack, and Rob Blake from 3 Days of Rain. We were at Toots, and we were kind of going over like, hey, can we do this? Can we pull this off? Yeah, that would be cool. Like, technically, how could we pull this off, etc. And we went and talked to Lisa to make sure that she was down for that. Lisa being the owner of Toots. And so we were like, okay, so this is going to be a little difficult because we wanted to change the format where it wasn't like Hydro Effects for 3 sets and then Dynamos for 3 sets and 3 days, etc. So we were like, okay, what if we did like 1 set with Dynamos, 1 set with Hydro, 1 set with 3 Days of Rain, give it a little break, and then come back and do that all again in the same format where you catch all 3 bands multiple times during the day.
Yep.
And that's kind of how we kind of came about that idea. So it became very obvious to us pretty quickly that we're going to need sound. So we have Travers is going to run sound for us.
Nice.
Shallow Deep, shout out.
Shout out to Shallow Deep.
Yep.
So that's pretty much the format. So you're going to be able to catch all 3 bands all day, and I think that's what Jack was shooting for initially. So good job on Jack. But so it should be pretty dope.
And thank you, Jack, for providing drums for the day. That's really cool of you. Rick's going to bring a snare. I think he's going to use your cymbals, but if that's okay with you. He'll be gentle. He'll be gentle.
I mean, I hate to beat a dead horse here, but all props goes to Jack. This was
Yeah.
So props to you, brother.
Cheers. Cheers to that.
Shucks.
Yeah.
I'm just glad.
You're the mastermind, Jack. You're the mastermind of happiness
I'm very
on this
thankful.
Saturday.
Well, thank you. I'm more thankful that everyone that we approached about doing this was like, yeah, let's do it. Like there was no hesitation.
Nice.
Everyone that's on board wants to be on board, and I'm super excited about that.
It's a dream come true for us. Don't know about y'all, but
I mean, the buzz
We're
for this
happy.
show
We're pretty happy
is
about it.
unreal, man.
Yeah,
the
the
online
buzz-
buzz is
the
out
buzz
through
for
the
this.
roof.
I've had people texting me all week asking me what the schedule was because they want to come out and check it out. and it's gonna be capacity. It's gonna be full, man. The buzz is out there.
And it's going to be a party all day long. I know I'm planning to just have a damn blast. You know, while they're playing. Oh my God! I mean, bring Band-Aids because y'all might need a Band-Aid by the end. Bring a Band-Aid.
Yeah. Band-Aids and baby wipes.
Woo!
Right.
You know, baby wipes in case you got to go when you're playing. You just go and then wipe it up later. Don't worry about it.
That's right. Won't feel a thing until tomorrow.
All right.
Won't feel a thing.
Yeah, that's
Let's cruise into the next thing real quick before we get down that whole rabbit hole.
Next, please.
This is my favorite section. It's about gear, so I want to know about the event gear. Carly, are you rocking any kind of crazy outfit? Are you in the craft stores coming up with a costume?
I got a feeling it's going to be a multiple change day.
Wow.
That'd be fun. I'm working on that. I don't know exactly. If I do it too far in advance, then I lose interest in it by the time the day gets there. So I have to kind of. I do it Thursday or Friday. We'll see. But I did get a new wig. We'll see if it makes it. I haven't tried it on, so we'll see if that happens or not. I hope it works. But we'll see.
I got you. Are you bringing your favorite?
You know, one day I'm going to take the wig off and throw it in the audience. I promise that's going to happen at some point.
That might
aim for one of us bald guys, would you? Can you do that?
Do what?
Aim for one of us bald guys.
What if it landed right on your head? With
It'd be locks. It'd be locks. Love for locks or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
I could sure use it.
Right. Greg, are you going to have any new killer guitars at the show to play, or what do you got going on?
Shout out to my boy Jack McNeasy. I'm going to be playing my Ibanez. Recently, I guess, how long ago was that, Jack? What, like 2 months ago?
Probably about 2 months, yeah. 3 maybe.
Once I got that stimmy checks, I went in there and bought me that, wanted a new guitar, and I just picked up an Ibanez RG series. I haven't bought one of those since I was a teenager.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's all wood grain. It was beautiful.
Dude, we had that as guitar of the week one week. I know the one you got.
The RG series.
I'll show you the picture. I'll show you the picture.
Man. Yeah, dude, that motherfucker is
awesome.
the bomb, dude. It just sounds so good.
Yeah, because the knobs are wood too, right?
Yeah, it's all wood. It's all zebra wood. The top knobs are wood.
Wizard neck.
He's got wood. He's got wood.
The wizard neck, dude. So sick.
It's so fast, and it sounds everything from old school telly to Clunch and Les Paul studio, like everything in between that you could possibly want in one guitar.
So you'll have that there.
Oh yeah,
nice.
That's made it to the #1 spot over my Fender pawn shop, and if you know me, it took a lot to take that from the top. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's a bitchin' guitar.
Exciting.
Yeah. What about you, Gunny? What do you got?
Man, I tell you, so like since Sean joined the band, we had to like kind of reconsider our stage footprint a little bit.
That was Smokey. Smokey made a rare appearance on the Guru.
Smokey's talking his shit over here.
You got somebody trapped in your basement? Or
No,
what,
that's our cat.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Gunny, go on, buddy.
No, Sean joined the band. We had to rethink our stage footprint a little bit because some of these stages are a bit small. So, as you guys know, Greg and I both play Helix,
right?
With Power Stage, Seymour Duncan Power Stages, and still pushing cabs behind us. And so it gets a little tight.
What do you think? You're Metallica and shit, pushing air with the cabs. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. And so, but having two Helix on the stage. You start getting crunched together a little bit. So I just went back to my Mesa Boogie Dual Rec, and I'm just running a simple foot switch, no pedals, no chorus, no No, nothing really.
Wow.
I'm running Raw Dog right now with just my my Mesa in my PRS.
Yeah, he's running Raw Dog because he licks balls.
You can always count on Greg Barrick for a good one. There it is.
Nice.
There it is.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. They call that strategy, Gunny. They call that the KISS strategy. Keep it simple, stupid.
Right.
Right, exactly. And that, of course, it's a dual wreck. I mean,
Can't go wrong there.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, you know.
I'm always happy with a single wreck. If I can get that, I'm good, man. If you can get two of them, God bless you.
You ain't even ready for the triples.
All right, I think I just shut this show down, didn't I?
Hey, I got a Marshall that's a 4-channel amp.
What, you got, JCM?
That the JVM 410C.
Yeah, I watch Jeopardy at 7:30. You know, I
That
get my
thing
Kmart
smacked
underwear,
you
my
in the mouth,
Kmart.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. Dude, I got a renaissance of Marshall happening over here, and I love every second of it. It's awesome.
I know, I would have to flip my shit in the waistband if I saw all your gear, bro.
I'll have you over one day, dude. We'll hang out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
So, can I ask okay, go ahead.
I gotta ask Jack.
Go
I know you're.
ahead.
Hold on.
I had a question related to Saturday.
Hold on, but we're doing gear real quick.
I know. Okay, I got it.
All right, and Jack's providing the drum set. So I want to ask him what the drum set is.
All right.
And then we'll hold that
I'll
thought.
just keep quiet and I'll get in my car and I'll go home.
Hey, no.
Write it down, Danny.
I'm out of beer. I'm bitter because my beer's empty.
Well, why he talks about the drum set, you go grab a
Oh,
beer.
yeah. People talk about drums. I
There
can
you
definitely
go.
walk away while
I'm
drum
gonna get
talk.
wine.
I always walk away during drum talk.
Yep. All right, Jack, what drum
Yeah,
set
yeah,
you
yeah.
bringing, dude, and what other kind of special gear surprises will you have in store?
So I'll be using it's from PDP. It's their Concept Maple drum kit. It's a Concept Classic. So it's got like the wood hoops and the nice. It's like an oxblood red color. It's got a really fat, deep sound.
Okay.
And then personally, I just upgraded all my cymbals. So I'm using 15-inch hi-hats, 220-inch crashes, 19-inch crash, 23-inch ride.
Wow.
And then I'll be rocking one of those hand-built M2 snares from down Mechanicsville.
Nice.
M2, baby. Shout out. Mark Martinez.
Damn.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, Mark now,
Mark-
dude.
Good job, Jack. That sounds gorgeous.
Dude,
Yeah, Mark and Dusty can make a good drum, man.
Did you,
Absolutely.
dude, you got $1,000 in cymbal stands
Yeah.
to have all those cymbals up.
Close to it.
Yeah, go through the cymbal list again.
Can't
It's
do it
ridiculous.
halfway.
It's ridiculous.
I know what he's got.
Dude, it's 15-inch hi-hats. That's awesome because they're big. And then how many crashes and rides?
3 crashes, 1 ride.
Yeah, dude, that's legit, dude. Dude, your setup's gonna be nice there, man.
ridiculous.
It's gonna look good on the stage. I
Oh,
know
yeah,
that.
definitely.
It's a nice setup, and I got the LED light on the kick drum.
That's right.
Nice.
Yes, dude.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes. Are you gonna have the new logo on the kick drum head yet?
I was just about to ask that.
Of
So,
course.
Friday night we are playing a show, and I'll have the new Dynamo's logo then. But on Saturday, there's going to be a special surprise drum head up on there for the show.
Ah, that's even cooler. That's
Okay.
a tease. That's a tease.
Yeah.
That is a tease. I can't.
That is.
I can't wait to
I'm
see it on
super
Saturday.
excited.
Hey, hold on. You know, that's really cool because I know Jack read my email when I said anything special planned.
Yeah.
So he planned
There
to
we go.
have that drum head. Now, before
It's
I,
going to be a picture of Jack straight butt naked on a bearskin.
now I'm going to get back to Danny. Before I rudely interrupted you to get the drum set up,
Oh, don't worry. Don't
what
worry.
question did you want to
And
ask?
Carly said, "Write it down." And guess what? I didn't do. I didn't write it down.
See?
But I can answer the bass rig setup because I know the privy to that.
Okay.
So Jack's doing the drums, right?
All right.
Steve Pence is supplying the bass rig
Right.
for 3 days and the dynamos. But Wally is playing bass for Hydra and he's going to use his own rig.
Right.
I do know that.
Okay.
So that's the bass rig. Nobody gives a fuck about the bass, right?
I do.
So that's an easy.
Bass is
easy.
actually my fave.
It's easy peasy. I love it. I already know what Steve's got in store. He got a new 212 dark glass, and I mean, he just wants to stretch it out.
He's gonna bring it.
I can't wait. Can't wait to see that.
Dig it. Hey, Jack, real quick, is there any hot gear at the shop that you want to shout out real quick?
Yeah, come by and rent band instruments so I don't trip on them anymore.
Yeah. It's rental time. Rental time.
Well, I'll try. I don't need a clarinet right now, but I'll definitely see if I do.
Hey, I'm going to start my cover band, Flutist Priest.
Flutist Priest? No, I thought that was Flutist Priest.
Skin Flutist Priest?
Either or.
That's a nudist colonization.
Flutist Priest. Yeah.
Jesus. Lord.
Right.
All right.
Oh,
this has been cool, man. This has been an awesome interview. We're right on time. And now we're going to get to the last part of this. And what's cool is everybody's been on the show before, so we don't have to do the standard signature question.
No.
So I thought of something cool since we all have a bit of time to talk about this. So what we're going to call this is Best Song, Worst Song. And this is a song that you guys have performed as a band in any band you've been in. What's been your favorite song to perform and what's been your worst song to perform? And I'm not saying it to say the song's bad. I'm just saying, hey, playing it's just a pain in the butt. So that's what I had in store. So I'll let Carly lead it off. Then we'll hit it up with Greg and Gunny. Then we'll end with Jack. How's that sound?
Sounds good, man.
All right. Well, you good with that, Alban? You following the format? You hip?
Are you kidding me? I don't know what we do here.
Okay, good. All right. Sweet. All right.
I'm taking that as a yes and proceeding.
Yes.
I've only been here every week for 3 years. I have no fucking idea what goes on.
Right. Keep them
You're
in
my
the dark.
spirit animal,
No,
Alban.
I love it. I love it.
All right, cool. Carly, take us home. What do you got?
Okay, so this was hard, actually, but for the best song, right now, this is right now, for me personally, because we're just excited about it and it's so fun.
Sure.
Mr. Blue Sky by ELO.
So awesome.
We're having a blast doing that song, and I didn't know if you wanted me to sing lead on it. Steve sings lead on that, but we all do our parts in that, and it's just so damn fun. Like
every time,
I can only imagine. I've loved that song forever.
Who's Gassy?
That's great.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that.
So love that one. Worst song for me personally, and I was singing lead and literally like grind my nerves every time I had to sing it was Superstition. And I know I'm going to get shit for that by Stevie Wonder. I just like, oh God, I remember being pissed we added it. Like just it grinds my nerves.
That's when you go get a beer. You go get a beer and let somebody else sing it.
Right, and we tried that, and then that we just let it fall off. We just let it fall off.
So I love the song Superstitious. It's a great song, but hearing her take on it is a refreshing take.
Exactly. Everybody sees songs different.
Right, and that's exactly what I was looking for.
Right. We had a guest. We had a guest on the show a year ago. And we asked, "What's your pet peeve?" And she goes, I won't say her name, but she said, "I hate going out to see bands and who still play hard to handle." But that was her take
right.
on it, because it's so beating the ground.
I'm with her.
It's beating the ground, but you got to respect everyone's how they feel about it. Yeah. And you say Superstition,
I hear you.
I respect that. You're being honest.
I mean, we've tried to get rid of songs like that feel like they're beat to the ground and like, how could anyone want to hear this ever again? But we get and when we drop them, we get the request. So it's like you got to play. You got to play to what people want to hear, and you can't be a little snobby bitch about it.
No, you
just
can't.
do it and have fun.
Right about that. 100%.
All right.
Yeah.
You can't say, we don't play that. Sorry.
Yeah, did that. Carly,
right.
You answered it perfectly, and that's awesome. I love this
person.
Sweet. All right, Greg and Gunny, I can't wait to hear these answers. This is going to be fun.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So like Carly says, I'll start off. We'll go best, worst here.
All right.
So my favorite current one we're playing, like you ask me a week from now, it'll fucking change.
Right.
But I love playing "Message in the Bottle" by Police.
What is it?
Oh, Message in a Bottle, man. Who the hell wouldn't love to play that?
Yeah, and we do this long jam at the end, and we make sure we rip your fucking face off. You know what I mean?
It's true. I'm still putting mine back on.
That's a great fucking call, man.
That's a good song call.
Super intense. I love it.
God, I can't wait to hear it.
I think for me, I'm almost
Never
embarrassed.
gonna dance again.
I swear to God,
Just say it.
why I love to play this song. I love to play Careless Whisper. I never thought I would say that.
I knew
in
you
a
were going to say
million
that.
years.
That's awesome. Great.
I
What
learned you online.
what I really think is so cool and so great about that is we put a little bit of a reggae twist on it, but then we go into Lollipop by Lil Wayne, and I get so hyped when we dip into that Lollipop song. I don't know why I love that mix and that mashup, but I just get hyped as fuck when I play.
Because it's different and it's fun, right?
Cool.
Yeah, it's just so much fun to play. I love playing that song.
True. Oh, we'll keep it moving. Okay,
right.
so
That's a great
worst
answer.
for me is the fucking Joker by Steve Miller Band.
Yes. Guru
Great
approved.
song.
We
Yes.
all agree.
Yes.
Fuck that. Stop playing the Joker.
Steve Miller's a beast.
Yeah,
Great
pick a
music,
different
great
Steve Miller song.
songs. But it's to kind of caveat what Carly was saying, that is a red button song that you really want to get rid of, but you can't.
Yeah.
You could.
Because
You can't.
other people love it. And guys, if you're listening and you don't love it, tell me not to play it, and I fucking won't.
Stop playing it. Everyone stop playing it. There's better Steve Miller songs that people know. Stop playing the Joker.
People like to sing along, though. That's the problem.
y'all
You know,
like to
they
sing
know
along.
it. They
And if
know
you
it,
play-
and it-
if
it's
you play
like,
dance-
that's just how it is.
If you
sometimes.
play Dance,
True,
Dance,
call-
Dance, people will still be able to sing along because they know the song.
We call them red button songs, and they're like the songs that you. I've been playing that song for almost 20 years. I really do.
Right.
How
I
many?
can't get rid of it because it's a red button song. People love it.
How
So,
many bands
gotta do your
really?
job.
You
There you
guys,
go.
seriously, how many bands really need to play Simple Man?
Truth.
I said
That's also
it.
true.
I said it right here. If
He said it.
Yeah.
if one or two
That's the
bands
worst.
want to play it, fine. But 12, 14 cover bands in the area don't need to all play Simple Man.
Dude, that's a red button. That's a red button song,
It's
man.
the truth. If somebody says play Skinner, you bust out Curtis Lowe and say fuck you. Sing along to this.
I think for me, y'all, man, I'm gonna say worst song, but I'm gonna change it up just a little bit. I'm gonna say my worst song for me, not because I dislike the songs, but because I struggle with anybody who's been around me long enough knows that I have a tendency to like crab claw chords, and I will actually bend the chord out of tune because I have so much hand strength that sometimes I just have a tendency to bend a chord out of tune. You should see what you can do with your wiener. I'm gonna say for me, I'm gonna say Freak by Radiohead. And it's not because I dislike the song.
Oh, you were fired, bro.
And Greg nails the vocals, and I like playing the song.
I
but
never
when I get
noticed.
into C sharp, for whatever reason, I squeeze so hard on that chord that I have a tendency to bend it out of tune. So I have to learn how to like lighten up a little bit and strum a little lighter and squeeze a little lighter on my playing ability. And so for me, I struggle with that song just because of that chord and the way that I shape chords.
I think
it's
we
a
found the
personal
problem.
thing.
C sharp
Well-
was not in that song, so I think we found the problem, guys. No.
I gotta say, if
You sound beautiful on it,
My
though.
bad. You're not-
all
but
right,
you're right.
I gotta take a second and appreciate your honesty on that, Gunny.
Yeah, Gunny.
That is genuine honesty.
Yeah.
And we get a little bit of that.
So
And
she'll tell you for him.
we actually, I appreciate
For
that
future
from
shows,
you. We appreciate
future
hearing that
shows
from you. man.
from a formatting perspective, maybe like best song, worst song, and songs you wish you could play.
Oh, yeah, good one.
Yeah.
That's a good twist. Songs
Yeah,
you
that
wish you
would
could
be.
play.
I'll
Hey,
tell you one for
hey.
me. I watched Greg and Wally on the guitar parts for "Message in a Bottle" during band practice. I straight took my guitar off and set it on the guitar stand. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
Oh, you got to get in there. You got to get in there and play it wrong
kinda
300 times,
Aren't
man.
you a Marine?
Seriously, don't give up. Don't put it down.
Aren't you a Marine?
Yeah.
Man, the fuck up.
That song is far more intricate than you think.
Dude, one measure at a time.
Of course
one
it is.
measure at a time.
That was a 3-person band. The Police.
Take your time, dude. But nothing's uncomfortable. Dude, you were a Marine. You can learn a song. Just take your time, one measure at a time.
John telling that all the time.
Dude, I have to come down there and run some drill camp on you, man. Come on.
Come on, Corporal Snorkel.
Yeah. Get to work, son. Get down and give me 10.
Yeah, that's a very difficult song for sure.
Dude, that's what makes playing guitar fun, though.
You're exactly
Amen
right.
to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you got the challenge. Every time I see you, I'm going to ask you now.
Yeah, dude.
The out of reach stuff is the most fun, I have to say.
Yeah.
You know, when we first heard Mr. Blue Sky, we all looked at each other. Steve brought that. And he said, we all looked at each other like, what the fuck?
It's like it's not going to happen.
Even Steve said, you know what, maybe not. And then there was an email. It was added. And we just showed up to practice. And fuck if we didn't do it.
Right.
I can't even still believe it. Like, it's magical when that happens, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, we'll call it the
Gotta
Gunny
be
D
a little
challenge.
fear involved.
You just can't. You can't. I mean, it's so easy to say, "Oh my God, I can't do that."
Right.
Yeah.
But it's so much harder to get in there and make it happen, and that's the reward of it.
Amen, brother.
I mean, that's just it. Getty Lee said it best. He goes, "The whole point of music is to get better at it."
Yep.
And that
True
was
that.
all. That was it.
Yeah.
There's no truer statement. The whole point is to get better at it.
So Gunny, you
Jack,
got...
what you got, man? Jack, I want to hear yours, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're waiting on some Jack now. We've been waiting to Jack
The
here.
Jack.
All right, so I'm gonna start with my least favorites, my worst ones, and they're ones that we never really picked. Because sometimes David will just call it an audible and we start playing it, and we don't do it as much anymore. But every now and then, David will turn around and look at us and yell, "She think my tractor's sexy." And there's some other country song that's this very same like chord progression and everything, like the melody and everything. And sometimes he'll accidentally like, "Hey, let's do them back to back." And like, let's not do these at all. How about that?
Yeah.
Now that's the proper answer.
I've stopped booing
and
you.
so-
Now I'm cheering you on.
Well, I don't think we've played them the last 2 or 3 shows. But if we see a pretty country crowd, we start leaning into these country songs that David knows. And
Don't compromise your integrity.
the sooner we stop playing them, the happier I am.
Yeah. Never compromise your integrity because of the crowd.
I mean, sometimes you want to play to the room, but once that room is no longer country, move on.
True that.
But my favorite thing, the best I would say, the favorite that we do is, I know y'all said Hard to Handle is one of them songs you just want to cut out, but we started combining Hard to Handle with Crazy Bitch. And that's just been a fun mashup, and I just have a great time with it every time we play it.
Well, that does elevate it.
Hey,
I like that.
You had to enhance it, right?
Well, there's something else special planned for the show this Saturday.
It's a fun one because then hitting high harmonies on that while drumming the chorus to Crazy Bitch is one of those things where you're like, oh, I can do that.
don't get it twisted. Jack got some harmonies on his ass, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, dude, the show at Toots this Saturday is shaping up to be awesome, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be big.
So, dude, the weather looks like it's gonna cooperate. Looks like it's gonna be perfect for you, for everybody.
I know.
So that's a bonus. It's a way to end the summer. Toots, Hollywood, Maryland, 3 p.m. to close. I mean, what else would you want down here in Southern Maryland? That's what I'm saying.
It's a big one. It's going to be an awesome day, everybody. It's going to be a fantastic day.
Is anything anybody else wants to say before we go? This is the time to say it
if
now.
you got anything at all you want to say, now's the time
I just
to
want
do
to
that.
thank these 2 bands here for including us in this, because we're so happy, so excited. This is a dream come true. When we first moved here, it'd be 17 years ago. You would hear the different bands, and it's just amazing to think. I've been doing this for 6 years now. Like, all this time has passed, and here we are. We're actually playing with Hydra Effects. I mean, that was one of the first bands you heard about. So it's really like a super cool experience for me. And also with Jack, the Dynamos. I mean, I'm a huge fan of David and Jack and the whole gang there, and Gunny, and, you know, all. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's changed a little bit there, but Wally. And I'm sorry, I don't know the drummer's name, and that's our, you know, poop on me. What's his name?
Scotty.
Yeah.
Okay, now
you remember it because of the WWE wrestler Scotty Too Hotty.
I remember. Scotty's a machine. Okay,
Yeah.
He blew me away, and it's not even. I just don't even think I knew his name. It wasn't that I didn't know him or his skills. So it's really, really just impressive to me that we even get to stand on the same stage with you all, and we're excited. We're going to tear it the fuck up. That's no lie. We're all going to have a great time. Just looking forward to it. Smashing it all day long. Like, we're like all Energizer bunnies, all of us. So it's just going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to still be waiting after 12. I can already see it now. Just not wanting to leave.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Having a good time.
We're going to be there till they kick us out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Look, I definitely appreciate all the compliments, guys. And I have been doing it for a long time, but all I ever wanted was a community of people who really just work together and just fucking just love music and being around each other. And we have that in spades now, everywhere from Harsha to the Dynamos to 3 Days of Rain to Squid Ink to, you know, like, I always just wanted to be cool with other bands and play with them. And
You do that very well.
So, what'd you say?
You do that so well. You are a catalyst to that. You are a catalyst to that.
I love
that.
Yeah. I'm very proud of you guys, man, that just come up and just bring the shit every time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's humbling to be around such talent as you guys, man, and we can all just get together and drink beer and make dick jokes and rock the fucking out.
Amen.
I love
Much
it.
love to all of you guys, man. Thank you.
You're welcome, man. This is cool.
Well, hell yeah, man. What do you expect, brother?
I was actually going to say, now you know why Greg and I are such good friends, because I was thinking the exact same thing. I was thinking from the standpoint that, you know, I've gotten to know all of y'all so well. I've gotten to be really close with Rob Blake from 3 Days of Rain, and Carly. We've talked several times. Jack came and played acoustic with me one time. We've had a great time, and that's what I love about Southern Maryland music so much, is that it's not just you and you trying to learn how to play songs or, you know, go rock out a show. It ends up being, you know, all these other bands come to your show, then you go to their shows, and then you all become friends, and the next thing you know, you're all playing, you know, shows together. So it becomes a community of musicians and people that just love to rock out and have a good time.
It's the shit, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm personally excited. Gunny, that was excellent. You know, I'm excited about seeing Alban back on stage.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited about that. And
I got some mixed.
That's going to be really cool for me.
I got some mixed feelings about that, obviously. But
don't have mixed feelings. We're going to have fun. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be like this huge kumbaya. Fucking yeah.
But look at Curly like Team Mom and shit.
I'm Team Mom right now.
Is it
We're
taboo?
All gonna gather, and it's going to be beautiful.
Is it
I'm excited. I'm really excited about that part.
Thank you, Carly. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Can I take my shirt off at some point during the show?
You in the shirt.
I know. I have some nice man titties.
Ooh, wet t-shirt down here.
I'm just going to take your word for it.
Yeah, I love you guys, and I love you guys. This is going to be a great.
It is.
Great Oh my God, I'm choked up here.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
And how about Toots? The best bar in the whole land. Like, love Toots, love Toots, love Toots. They've gone through it this year. They've gone through it last year. Toots, yay for Toots. That's all I'm saying.
They survived. They're survived.
Love me some Toots.
They have survived.
That's good, man. Jack, what about you, buddy?
Say it again. Sorry, cut out
Is he
there.
awake over there?
Anything on your mind, Jack?
Yeah, before we go, you're
This
the
is
last
your-
one to talk before we
Yep.
hang up with you guys.
It's all up to you, buddy.
It's all up to you. What? Any last words before we go?
And before we start with you, Jack, I just want to say this. I love you, man.
Aww.
You're my brother. You know that? That's what I got, man. Jack might need a minute. Jack might need a minute here.
I think Jack fell asleep.
No, he's not asleep. No.
No, I'm very excited for Saturday. It's going to be a very emotional day.
Aww.
Sorry.
Take your time. I know, my friend.
Yeah, we're all still very excited for Saturday because we know that, Todd's big thing was music. And he's talked to me several times about how music was like the one thing that he had going for him. If he was feeling down and we had a show coming up, all he wanted to do was play that show. All he wanted to do was get out, be on stage, play some music, be around everybody. And although it didn't start out as this, I can't see another way or a better way for me to honor my friend and my brother than to go out there and just have a great fucking time with all our friends and jamming and have just a kick-ass weekend.
Amen.
It's going to be a great time, and I'm excited to just get out there and jam with all my family.
Hell yeah, brother. Here.
Hell yeah.
Amen.
Man.
Cheers to that.
Hell yeah.
This one's for Todd, y'all.
Yep.
Yep.
Todd.
Man.
Cheers to that.
And then we have a show the night before, and we have and then of course all day Saturday. And anytime, I'm just putting this out there for anybody, anytime you see the Dynamo's tip bucket out, any tips money that we make out all this weekend, we're throwing right back to Todd's family to help pay for stuff.
That's wonderful.
That's awesome, man. Now that's fucking stepping up and doing the right thing, and I couldn't be more proud.
I'll say it.
I couldn't be more proud of you, Jack.
I'll say it too, man, because I know there's money involved in this show. I don't know where it's going or who is it going to, but you can take all the Hydro Effects shit and give it to Todd's family as well.
Wow, that's
Whatever
huge.
comes our way, obviously.
Wow, so
Take it.
that's awesome, man. Now that's this community coming together, man.
That's exactly it, man.
I love you, Jack. I'm sorry, brother.
Thank you, guys.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't even imagine it. I'm very sorry. Yeah.
Thank you. It's been, I don't want to, we were on such good energy, I don't want to bring it down.
You're not bringing it down.
Come on,
You're-
brother.
All day, I haven't even been able to figure out how to put it into words, but all day I've just received tons of support and outpouring from everybody. People just seeing the news, and I had to charge my phone like 2 times at work today because and then when I got home, it just kept blowing up because everyone's just reaching out and condolences and checking in, and it's been a day, but I just remember that Todd was one of those guys that no matter how I was feeling, he always kept going, and he'd always keep trucking on because he knew that there was better things coming his way. And music is one of those things, and so for Todd, I'm just gonna keep doing music because that's what he loved and what kept him going.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful message.
Very well said, man.
Yeah, man, Jack. You're definitely in my thoughts and prayers
Lots-
for the next couple
lots of
days,
that,
brother.
man. And
Thank you.
Amen to that.
Yeah, if I could say something real quick about that, man, he filled in for me when I needed time off from the band, and I thank him for doing that. And he did that for a while, and then when it was time for me to come back, I sat and I thought to myself, it's not fair for me to come back. He put all the work in.
Right. Right.
So I decided not to come back out of respect to him.
Right.
Because he did the work. He deserved to be there.
Yeah.
And I respect him for that. And I gave him all the respect for doing that. And that's all I got to say about that.
Sure.
That wasn't lost on me, Danny. I mean, that was not lost on me. That was really big of you, and I know he appreciated that. And it really says a lot about you all as a band and how you feel about each other and how you felt about Todd. That's beautiful.
It's a family, man. It is. If you can't, I mean, it is a brotherhood, a sisterhood, and whatever, sex you may be. Like, this is all love and family. And I know we're going to play some metal for Todd because I don't know if
yeah, he loves the metal,
listening
right?
audience knows that Todd's a metalhead. We had many discussions about Black Sabbath.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Isn't that
Good
great?
stuff, man.
I love it.
Well, this Saturday at Toots, Hollywood, Maryland, 3 p.m. to close. 3 of the hottest bands in Southern Maryland. You got the Dynamos, 3 Days of Rain, and Hydro Effects.
That's right.
All in the same building, all day long, multiple sets, multiple chances to see the 3 hottest bands in Southern Maryland go at it to celebrate the end of summer. And you know what else? Awesome. We're living on for the memory of Todd, and it's gonna be
Amen.
And he's gonna be there in spirit, and we're all gonna be able to feel his energy. And I just think that's awesome. And Jack, the community is behind you 1,000%. And you need anything from me, dude? It's just call me, man. Whatever you got, I got you.
No, thank you guys. Thank you.
You know that, man.
Absolutely.
Alban's got your back. He's going to be your new roommate soon, so I got your back. I'll even rub your back. Yeah.
Season 2 of the Gurus.
I missed that.
Hey, I'll just tease this to everybody on the call with that. Season 2 of the Gurus. We told you to expect the unexpected.
That's right.
Hey,
This year, Danny Alban's going to show his dick.
Yes, everyone, please be
If
ready.
there's not a face on it, I'm going to be disappointed.
I'm gonna draw. I always draw. I have a
face on it.
tattoo on top that has a smiley face, so don't worry.
Yeah, which bald head is Danny showing you?
There you go. Come on, y'all, please. I'm here. Fuck with me. That's what I'm here for.
Jesus.
All right, Jack.
And I know I have to say real quick, Rob Blake is excited to be playing with the Dynamos. He's sitting in on Saturday.
And we're excited
so
too.
he's Rob Blake.
I love it. Hey, did you guys know Rob Blake's gay? All right,
What's
so
that?
that's gonna be awesome.
Hey, that
by the way.
explains the short shorts.
No, we love big Rob. Yeah.
Yes.
It's
that
good.
does explains everything.
Hey,
yes.
Rob Balaki.
He's
Rob
super
Balaki.
excited, and we're
Jack, you better not wear shorts, buddy.
Well, you got Rob Blake pulling double duty. And then you got, everybody else doing their thing, working, putting the work in.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, at the end of the night, is it safe to assume there might be some kind of like Hands Across America shit happening where everybody's on stage together doing like, I don't know.
Like I said,
I know what.
We're all going to get together and do a video of us singing Imagine.
No spoilers. No spoilers, but I want to have a set of headphones with only one ear on, acting like I'm singing into a mic.
Hey, Harsha, we're all going to get together and play the Joker. That's what we're going to fucking
Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man.
That's what it has to be.
That's it. The day's off.
All right.
Canceled.
Jesus.
Canceled.
All right, guys. Hey, before it gets too nuts and the show does get canceled.
I love it.
Hey, and seriously, Carly, love you having you on this show. You're fantastic as always.
Love you.
Thanks for coming on. We'll be in touch, okay?
Of course. Thank you.
Greg and Gunny, G&G.
What?
My dudes. Keep it cranking.
The Grundle twins.
The Grundle twins. Keep it cranking. and do your thing. Keep repping. You know what you're doing. Thank you again for coming on the show. I'll be in touch. I definitely still want to get with you, get jamming one day, have you over to the studio. All right?
Yes. Hey, one love to all of y'all, man. Thanks for being family, for real.
Sure, man. Definitely.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, man.
Jack, you're the man, brother. I appreciate everything you do for me, the show, for the community. And then seriously, man, you need anything from me, man, just a call. I got you.
Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you.
And I definitely owe you another. You let me know when you want to come hang out with us while we tape one night.
Yeah, you're welcome in the studio, brother.
Anytime, man. Just let me know when you're ready. All right?
Will do. Thank you.
All right,
looking forward to that.
Yeah, open invitation, dude. You just let me know. Carte blanche.
All right.
Cool. All right, guys. From the Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, thanks again for coming on. But we'll let you get back to your lives and get back to cranking, get back to practicing, and the community will see you Saturday at Toots.
We love you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait. First round's on Gunny.
That's right.
That's right. I got
And the second, and the third, and the fourth.
Peace out, y'all. Love you all.
All right.
I love all of you.
All right, guys. See you later.
See you, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
And there they go, dude.
113 in the books.
Woo.
Wow.
Dude.
I love everybody, man.
Dude, what an awesome interview.
Wasn't that great? You would never know.
It was supposed to be a shorter show tonight.
That was an hour interview. And it was so beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Because you're talking about everybody on tonight are strong proponents of community support.
Right.
And that right there, I can talk to people for hours who are supporting community, like Greg and Carly and Jack and Gunny and everybody, and me and you, and it's just, I love community support. I can't stress that enough, man.
Yeah, dude. Let's just say, man, for everything that the Dynamos are going through today, it is what it is. It's terrible. I just hope Saturday, crank it out and do it for Todd, and it's going to be awesome, man.
I got to be honest, man. There's a lot of pressure right now.
Oh, I know, dude. I know.
Being a founding member of the band, stepping away, Todd taking over, and letting him take the wheel. And now he's not here. And I have to come back. It's not something I'm taking lightly.
I know, dude.
I'm not. I don't take it lightly. I'm going to honor it the best I can.
Right.
I got to say, I never thought I'd be coming back to this band ever.
Right.
And definitely not under these kind of circumstances.
Right. Dude, but
it's something that I'm just not going to take lightly.
The music gods have a plan, man. That's all you can say. Just follow your divine.
I know what
path.
I need to do, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, follow the path, man.
Yeah. It's the weirdest position. I couldn't have made. I just didn't want to be in this kind of position.
Well, I mean, dude, you got the microphone right here. Air it out real quick,
I just
brother.
said. That's all I gotta say. I never thought I could. I never thought I'd be in this position.
Right.
I'm in this position.
Playing a big show.
So I'm gonna do it right
in the summer.
Okay, that's all I got.
I hear you, man. Tough.
It's
done.
Tough.
It's
done.
tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I'm done for the evening.
All right,
man.
I'm gonna shout out the sponsors. Get out of here. We'll get out of here for tonight. Does that sound cool?
That sounds great.
All right, dude. First up tonight, and more importantly, Lynn Arion providing the Alban Music's Guide, 10-ounce 12-pack sampler, previewing Southern Maryland's music scene every weekend.
Yeah.
Love having Lynn Arion doing that. Love having you do the new segment.
I love it.
And we're going to definitely work it out, but Alban's Music Guide is kicking. I loved it. So that's cool.
It's fantastic.
Right. We got Island Music Company, La Plata, Maryland, 403 Charles Street, La Plata, Maryland. The phone number is 301-392-3960, 301-392-3960. Give Jack and the gang a call anytime you need your instruments.
Right.
Whatever kind of needs you need. I get all my strings, cables, and etc. there. I'm full on guitars. for now. But, you know, Island Music Company will play to Maryland. Love them. They're providing the guitar of the week every week. Right. It's just cool. Sean wasn't here this week. He'll be back next week. He had that surprise gig.
That's right.
Tonight in Fells Point at Riptides.
Yeah, that's correct.
So that's cool. Shout out Sean, and I can't wait to hear what he had, what goes on this Labor Day weekend with him. So
yeah.
So I have a lot to talk to him next week. So that's cool. Then we have Cooper Construction, site to site. They'll treat you right. Yeah, site maintenance solutions to get it done, right?
They have all the proper equipment for that type of work.
Exactly. And then we got Christopher Lane Tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need ink done, you need tattooing done, you go see Chris Lane, Christopher Lane. It gets you hooked up. He did all my work.
That's phenomenal. Right. You don't want your work to look like it was done by a junior apprentice.
Right.
Yeah, that's why you need to call Chris.
That's right, man. And just send him a message. It'll be cool. I think that's what we got for sponsors. Now I'll shout out all the guests again. I'll shout out Carly Zakutney, 3 Days of Rain, Jack McNutt, the Dynamos, Greg Barrick, and Gunny D, Hydra Effects.
That's right.
I'd love to have a Gunny on the show by
nice, it was a nice bonus surprise.
And
Gunny's a great interview.
He chimed in, had great points.
Exactly.
I still can't believe the former Marines intimidated by a police song. Get to work, Gunny.
It's the crab claw, he said.
I know, but that's work on your technique.
And he will.
Yeah.
And he will.
Yeah, so anyway, it's cool. It's Gunny D and Greg.
Yeah.
Always.
The Dynamos, 3 Days of Rain. Hydra Effects. Big end of summer bash this Saturday. Toots 3 to close.
Yep.
You can't miss it.
Yeah,
You've got each band doing a set, taking a break, and each band doing a set again. So you've got one chance to catch them or two chances. You could be there all day and catch them twice.
Right.
It's a bargain.
Depends on how long your liver can hang.
They're going to have a food truck. They're going to have plenty of beverages. Get over there and have fun, man. The weather is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, definitely the hurricane remnant should be moved out by then.
We're looking at a high of 79 to 80 degrees that day.
That's perfect.
Oh, my God.
You couldn't ask for better weather for a better show.
Isn't that great?
That's cool. And remember, all tips and proceeds for the bands announced tonight exclusively on the Guitar Gurus are going to go to Todd's family to help pay for expenses during this time. So that I don't want to lose sight of that, too.
We should not. That is
the end of summer bash has turned into only a celebration of summer, but also a type of fundraising for Todd and his family to help them get through this time.
Yeah.
And we're honoring the show tonight. The show's in memory of Todd. Yeah. Todd Bogley, correct?
That's right.
Right. Memory of Todd Bogley tonight. And the show on Saturday is in memory of Todd. And all the tips and proceeds will go to his family and help support them in a tough time. And if you can't get behind that, then I don't want to be your friend. So.
Agreed.
Exactly. But other than that, I'm ready to go. You ready to go, man?
I'm ready to go. We've had a fantastic episode tonight, everybody. Episode 113, Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus. Thank you so much.
And I'll send us home, man. We're Southern Maryland Guitars Gurus Show. We're Southern Maryland's #1 choice for music talk radio. And we will see you guys next week.